is like, Deontay Wilder, I want you.
Well, if the price is right, of course. I'll go to the octagon with him.
Are you gonna knock him out or make him tap out?
We go both.
But Francis Ngannou just went from MMA over to boxing and did well. So why can't Deontay Wilder go from boxing to mixed martial arts and do well?
Last Saturday, 28th, we saw how mixed martial arts overtook boxing.
They say there is no man born from his mother that could beat Tyson Fury. Well, they're not wrong, because Francis Ngannou wasn't born. He was created in a factory. He's a machine. Remember when John Fury said that? I'm a machine. No, this is the machine.
Now, we all know who comes next.
You know, you always see MMA guys crossing over, but you never see the boxers crossing over. Ngannou, how about you come to my backyard, and after we handle business, I can come to yours and cross over.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the hard-hitting former WBC heavyweight champion of the world, introducing the bronze bomber, Deontay Wilder.
Ngannou is the dead man.
I want a body, and he gonna be the body.
Dominique Brazil! You want it? You got it!
I was ringside when Deontay Wilder knocked out Brazil. I was in Brooklyn for that with my brother.
Bro.
Dude.
Bro. It's so crazy. It doesn't even make sense. When you look at that shot, it landed it.
When I speak, things come true. It happens. I told Fury he would have to be perfect for 12 rounds. I only have to be perfect for 2 seconds. And what happened?
Well, I don't think there's anybody in the world that can take Deontay Wilder's power. No one.
I knocked him out.
So your prediction for the fight, Ngannou versus Fury?
Ngannou with the knockout.
I've always said, it's not really about titles or records or legacies. So I'm going to go on record and say this. I could drink 25 pints of beer and still beat Francis Ngannou in a fight.
When the fight started, one thing, when we get closer and then when we touch gloves, I'm like, let me take you to school. I'm like, you are not taking me to school.
Ever since the Fury vs. Ngannou fight was booked, no one believed in Ngannou.
Because Francis is my man.
But
no, man. Tyson Fury has footwork. He's a tall man with footwork. That's hard to beat. There was a man named Muhammad Ali who was a tall man with footwork. You know how hard it is to hit a guy like that?
Yeah, I actually looked it up. Tyson Fury's 6'9".
Yes. Woo! And if you have to punch up, it is very hard to have power up there.
I love Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
You know, I'm friends with Tyson. He's one of the greatest boxers of all time. One of the greatest heavyweight boxers of all time. Going in against one of my MMA guys. It just, we saw this movie before. We know how this story ends.
Imagine, hypothetically, I go out there, knock Tyson Fury out. What do you think will happen for me now? Where does that leave me?
if you knock Tyson Fury out, you're the biggest combat sports star in the world.
Ngannou went 10 rounds, delivering the thunderous knockdown in round 3, but lost by a single point in a controversial decision. But after that, the whole world took a bow for Ngannou.
I don't know what Tyson Fury was doing. I'm still completely lost for words. But give Ngannou his shot. I mean, you have to give him the respect. So, unbelievable scenes. I cannot believe what we just witnessed.
Cut to 265.
Mark my words. If Francis Ngannou decides to jump ship and go heavyweight boxing,
Careful. Where are you going with this?
he will nuke some fools. Nuke some fools.
Not Wilder.
He's amazing. But if Francis, he KOs Alistair
In the UFC.
Overeem.
In the UFC.
True. Right, but think about that. If Deontay Wilder fought Alistair Overeem in an MMA fight right now, how do you think that would go?
He'd finish him in under a minute.
So, will Ngannou and Wilder fight in MMA or boxing?
Francis Ngannou is back again December 23rd. Back in Riyadh. the middle of Riyadh season. I'm back in Saudi Arabia.
Deontay Wilder is a really interesting one because Wilder is the one with the comparable power to Francis Ngannou. And in theory, he should be better at setting his shot than Fury. He's better on the inside than Fury, so the blueprint could be there.
Francis Ngannou versus Deontay Wilder. So from what I'm hearing, they talking about doing an MMA match and a boxing match. That's wild, man. That's wild. I think that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be fun.
You know where I am, you know what time, you know what place. I ain't scared of nobody. I'll come to your backyard, baby. So when you close your eyes in that hospital room, you're gonna see my face. You're gonna look into my eyes over and over and over and over again. 40 victims. 39 got knocked out. The money that you gonna earn gonna go to your hospital bills. Trust me. I am the king.
Look at the time we have bad blood against each other.
And remember, they're gonna be saying a lot of things, but no matter what, you have to remember who the real king is. The best heavyweight in the world. I'm the best heavyweight in the world. And I don't care what they say out there. Hey man, I'm the man.
One of the most courageous and greatest performances I have seen by an athlete outside of their realm of expertise. I watched Francis Ngannou fight the lineal heavyweight champion of the world to a split decision. Francis Ngannou is the baddest man on the planet. 100%, 1000%. Tyson Fury could not fight Francis Ngannou in mixed martial arts in the way that Francis fought Tyson in boxing. There's no way a fight between any boxer and the UFC heavyweight champion in mixed martial arts goes to that type of decision.
Francis Ngannou, everybody he connects on goes night-night. If you're going to stand in front of him, man, he's going to hit you with something. Yeah, that's the thing. He's one of those, I'm going to hit you with something. All he needs is to touch you. He just needs, and the more he does it, the more confident he gets in it, the better. He's only been fucking training for 6 years. Is it possible, let me ask you this.
Okay.
Is it possible that you go and fight Tyson Fury and then the UFC comes back to you and says, listen, let's make this right and let's fight John Jones? Is that possible?
It's possible, but
That's what I want.
No, it's possible.
That's what I want.